Amen. Maayong buntag sa tanan.
Maayong buntag.
Buntag. Okay. As was announced last time, no, the message today is the power of fear. 1 Corinthians 13:13 says, exalted love above all things, even against the likes of hope, and take note, faith. The Bible that love above all these three that remains, the greatest of them is what? Love. In 1 John 4:8, it declared that God is love. Not just a source of love, but rather it's Him. When we say the word love, it's God, it's Him. So that's why we must be very careful and not be careless in using the word love. I love this, I love. We don't use it for food. Pwedeng I like para sa pagkain, pero when it comes to the word love, we must treat it very carefully. We must not devalue it. We always have to use the word love and identify it with the word, and I always identify it with God, because the Bible identified love with God. We cannot talk of God without talking of love, and vice versa. The only correct love is one that is connected and is identified with God. You cannot say to a woman, I love you, without having God in mind. So God identified Himself with the word love, and love, according to the Bible, is God Himself. And this is the twist. In 1 John 4:18, the word fear was mentioned versus love. And there's a lot of misunderstanding about the word fear. Because it says in this 1 John 4:18, there is no fear in love. Now look here. Fear must be powerful to merit a position alongside with love. The Bible clearly identified with much more to mean love. Pag halimbawa ikaw ay sinabihan ng isang tao na kunwari kinumpare ka bilang leader, kinumpare ka kunwari kay Pastor Rafi, ay hindi ka kinukumpare. Kahit sabihin masyado kang mahina, hindi katulad mo si Pastor Rafi, then it is an honor na gawing benchmark si Pastor Rafi pagka pinag-usapan ka. Diba? You must not be offended. You must not even say, I'm not Pastor Rafi. Pastor Rafi Lagat. Be compared with a known person and with somebody na grabe ang reputation is not comparison. It is setting a benchmark. Ang ibig sabihin, it's actually an appreciation. Isipin mo na pag-usapan ka tapos ang kinumparahan is malaking tao. So for fear to be spoken alongside with love simply means that it is powerful, not as powerful, no? But it merits mention. Yung power niya is comparable but not over and above, not even equal, but it is also so powerful. I like to identify, I like us to understand that fear is so powerful. Anything that is powerful could both benefit us or destroy us. depending on how we manage it. Fear generally is taken as negative. Diba? Marami ang turo when it comes to fear. You can hear a lot of messages teaching against fear. So ang naging nasa isip natin, ang frame of mind natin whenever we speak of fear is negative. It is taken generally as negative. But I don't think it always is, and don't even consider it as generally negative. Fear could be positive, negative, or neutral, depending on how it is used in the context of the sentence. Even the Bible doesn't label or categorize fear as negative. There are lots of kinds of positive fear mentioned in the Bible. Not just the fear of God. There are lots of other fears mentioned there. But the most powerful, of course, is the fear of God. Look here. COVID-19 was so feared. Why? Number one, we cannot see it. Number two, it can kill. Number three, it can kill swiftly. Before you realize it, you're dead. And there is no vaccine. How can you fight an enemy who can be as COVID? It's fear. You neglect COVID, the next time you're dead. It's so powerful. It is so powerful that it brought changes in the society. In my generation, there is no pandemic like this. This is the worst pandemic or disease in my generation. It is a disease that stopped school and even stopped church. There was nothing like this before in my generation. I do not know in the generation before me. Because malaria during my father's time was also a pandemic. 7 brothers of my dad, 7 out of 9 brothers was killed by malaria. And because of that, because of loneliness, my dad's mom also died. To be followed within 1 year by my dad's dad. But during this time, COVID is the most powerful thing that happened, or most powerful disease or pandemic that happened. And a lot of us feared it. But not all things are negative, right? It brought a lot of positive things that cannot happen otherwise in any other way. For example, families of high-profile career people, or families of ministers, of pastors with high profile, the likes of Pastor Oriel. We have been constantly, every time, every day, we pray for Pastor Oriel. Because he is a high-profile pastor. Keeps on. I know that our prayer, if we are praying for it, Pastor Oriel was praying for it, that his desire is to be united, to have to spend quality and quantity time with his family. It has been a prayer for us to really protect Pastor Oriel because he keeps on traveling. Most especially when we heard that there are lots of times that he will just visit their home to just exchange the traveling bag, then only to leave afterwards. And sabi niya nga, ang address niya na bago na, airport. It was his desire, I do believe, it is the desire of every father to spend quality time and quantity time with their families. But it cannot happen it remained a desire of a lot of father, most especially yung mga high-profile career. It was my desire. But I do not know how to do it. But look, COVID forced it. Why Pastor Oriel is a fan, is a big supporter, not only a supporter, he is propagating it and endorsing it, this digital transmission of the gospel. Why? COVID forced a lot to realize that it is effective. The earlier we realize that it is effective, the better. In your review, you have to realize it's effective. Look at Pastor Oriel. He is really endorsing it. Because he has lots of time with his family, actually all the time. Ako, even I work with my teenagers, with my wife. And Pastor Oriel found it more effective to do it now. His health is good, he can sleep. But he to a lot more pastors without sacrificing his health, without sacrificing his family. Effective now, more efficient. That is a good thing. Without the COVID, nothing will change. Pastor Oriel will die without realizing his dream. A lot of pastors will die without realizing their dreams of reaching the nations. There is a good thing that happened here. 2 nights ago, I realized one more important thing that COVID brought. Cebu is known for prostitution. Go and to minister to prostitution. But all of them failed. I never heard of a successful campaign or mission to reach out Cebu's prostitution. None can stop it. Kahit Holy Week. Why did I know it? We are in the place of the center of prostitution of Cebu. This place, Camagayan, Hungkera. Pag binanggit ang Hungkera, alam yan buong Visayas. Perhaps Mindanao and Luzon. Or even abroad. Baka mas kilala pa yan kaysa pangalang Pilipinas nung mga mahilig sa prostitutes. None can stop it. Sabi nga nila, walang sinasanto ang prostitution ng Cebu. Mahal na araw, Holy Week, Biyernes Santo, may prostitute. May mga nakapila dyan. May mga pumipila, may basta merong turista, local and foreign. May prostitution. Walang nagpa-stop ng prostitution, even a single day. Walang sinasanto sa salitang Tagalog. Pero ang COVID, pagpatak ng COVID, may nakikita. Hindi nyo alam dahil hindi kayo lumalabas. No? Pero I saw it. I was always standing here, looking here. There is none. And it is almost for 30 or for 90 days. Imagine, COVID, stop it. Walang sinasantaw prostitute. Si COVID, sinanto ng prostitute. So shall we call COVID now Saint COVID? Pwede. No. Quote unquote. My point is this. COVID has the power to change the society. It changed a lot. It brought Of course, there are negative. By the way, don't get me wrong. COVID is not the positive. The positive thing that brought change, that brought positive things, is the fear of COVID. Without the fear of COVID, you're dead, we're dead. You turn complacent, we're dead. Even in this from PCQ to GCQ, Cebu City is not ready for GCQ, I think. It's an act of being careless. Pagka pinabayaan natin ito, masasayang lahat dito sa boarding house. I'm so careful with a lot of you. Di ba? Hindi ko kayo pinigilan na mag-take advantage dun sa offer ng mga local government, but we cannot afford to be careless. Kasi 3 months na tayong nandito, nakakulong. 3 months na tayong nagsakripisyo. Di ba? Kung matawag natin yung sakripisyo or obedience na, tapos isang biyahe, masisira lahat. Di ba? Believe me, I and your mom team were really praying na yung gustong umuwi, makauwi na ba? Because we know that you are longing, that the lives of Ayala, we can connect yun sa heart niya, no? She wanted really to go home, yung longing sa heart niya. And I know hindi siya nag-iisa, iba-iba lang ng expression, no? But look, we cannot afford to be complacent dito. Look here. Yung alternating current, the alternating current was discovered in 1835. If I'm not mistaken, June can support me. But based on my little research, it was discovered in 1835. But for 45 years, it was not used commercially because of fear. Because Thomas Alva Edison was supporting and was the was the patent holder of direct current. Ang promotion o ang kinakapitalize ni Thomas Edison is delikado ang alternating current. It kills people. It is a killer. Until such time na may lumabas na bagong henyo na scientist. Ang pangalan niya, Nikola Tesla. Na pinakita niya ang advantage through the help ng isang giant Westinghouse. Edison is supported by General Electric. Then, itong si Tesla, supported by Westinghouse. And nakita what direct current can produce in 1 million, worth 1 million, alternating current Westinghouse can produce in half of the price. It gained popularity, but the fear of it, 45 years was wasted. Na mismanage yung pag-handle ng fear. It would have been positive. Ngayon, anong ginagamit yung kuryente? Bago nyo, yung cellphone nyo, DC yan. Pero, ang ginamit yung pang-charge yan, AC. Look, it is useful. Yung engine-powered car, nung unang lumabas yan, kinakatakutan yan, it can kill. Yan din ang campaign. It is a killer machine. Until now, it kills, right? Like motorcycles. Anything that is powerful is useful and dangerous. But does it mean that because it is dangerous, we will not use it? It's a matter of managing it right. We can't afford to neglect or to just cancel something that is so powerful. Ulitin ko, there are negative, positive, and neutral fear. The fear is positive. When is fear positive? Ulitin ko, there are lots of positive things about fear mentioned in the Bible. Fear is positive when used. Generally, it is positive when used as adjective in connection with an appropriate noun, like and most especially God. It is negative, that would be later topics, later part nitong message na to, not today. But generally, when it is used as an adjective in the Bible, connected with a noun, most especially God, it is positive. The fear of God is positive. Proverbs 1:7 says, the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. I strongly agree with Pastor John Bevere, the author of the bestseller book Undercover, and the book The Bait of Satan and the Fear of the Lord. I strongly agree with him when he says, grace is not grace without the fear of God. Ulitin ko, grace is not grace without the fear of God. Without the fear of God, grace is a curse. Grace without the fear of God, the grace teaching, without the fear of God will make us licentious. It makes us without fear of sinning. We use the grace teaching in order to, as a license to sin. Anyway, we're saved. Something like that. Makikita mo, Kristiyano, pero bisyoso pa rin. Kristiyano, pero nanloloko pa rin. Kristiyano, pero nanlalamang pa rin ang kapwa. Kristiyano, pero nanloloko pa rin ang asawa, ng anak, ng kapatid, ng magulang. Anong problema? Ang hirap ipaliwanag, right? Ang hirap isipin, pero madali nating sagutin. Bakit nangyayari ito? Kristiyano pero nandalama? Simple. There is no fear of God. If there is fear of God, imagine what society is like. What did COVID brought us? One, ibinalik niya tayo, na-realize natin. Sino sa inyo ang nag-iisip bumili ng bagong cellphone ngayon? Di ba na ako nasira cellphone? Sino sa inyo nag-iisip na bumili ng bagong sapatos? Yung matagal mo ng pangarap yung magkaroon ng Nike na original na sapatos, hindi yung puro Class A. No? Class A, ang ibig sabihin ng Class A, peke. Di ba? Di ba? Yun ang ibig sabihin ng Class A, peke. Fake. Counterfeit. Imitation. Pinaganda lang, Class A. Diba? Class A pa dyan. Diba? Nakuha niya? So, fear of God is necessary and it is positive. Mahirap maintindihan ang fear of God. Mahirap maintindihan kung bakit ang Kristiyano pero parang hindi. Pero ang paliwanag lang, walang fear of God. Or baka mali ang understanding ng fear of God. Or pinili ang maling understanding ng fear of God. Kasi madalas namimili tayo ng iintindihin at ng tatanggapin. Ang fear of God walang ibang meaning. Ang salitang fear walang ibang meaning. Let me explain it. Fear of COVID. Exactly the same word. Anong nangyari sa atin sa fear of COVID? Hindi tayo lumalabas. Kaya ko kayong pigilin dito sa loob ng boarding house? No. Walang pwedeng hindi ako pumigil sa inyo. It's your fear of COVID. Sumunod kayo dahil meron kayong fear sa COVID. Maniwala ako, yung gate, anong tali niyan? Plastic lang, di ba? Bakit sinusunod nyo yung taling plastic? Pwede nyo namang buksan yan. Okay, kandado yung isa, pero plastic lang yung tali ng pinto. I'm not suggesting. And yung tali na yun, ang dali lang sundutin, right? Pero sumusunod kayo. Di ba? It's not your fear of me, it's your fear of COVID. It brought positive thing. It brought you safely. Nung una, di ba, nagmamask pa tayo? Pero ngayon, pwede tayo hindi magmask. Pwede nga tayo magkamayan. Di ba? Pero wag lang, no? Okay? Kasi baka makasanayan natin tapos may iba ng tao dito, kamay-kamay pa tayo. No? Okay? Better be safe. Follow the instruction ng DOH. That is the exact fear. It changes you. It makes you obey. Pero ang problema natin, there is no fear of God. Yung positive thing na binigay ni COVID, mas matindi pa ang positive thing na ibibigay ng fear of God. Sino si COVID kumpara kay God? When we fear God, it will bring a lot of positive things we never imagined it will bring us. Si COVID, hindi nga ang tingin natin sa kanya sakit. Ang tingin natin sa kanya virus. Yes, it is. And because it's powerful, we fear COVID. Who is more powerful? COVID cannot kill us all, but God can. And not just our physical body, but even our soul in hell. If we will fear Him, ang daming pwedeng mangyaring mabuti. One, walang pamilyang iiwanan ng tatay. Walang tatay na mga ngaliwa. Walang mga aabusong leaders. Walang mga rebellion. Pagmasdan nyo yung COVID, natuto tayong sumunod sa authority. Pwede naman pala tayong tumabas ng naka-ID dati. ID. Di ba? Pwede naman pala tayong pumila. Hindi magsiksikan. Ngayon, hindi mo na kailangang pagsabihan. Uy, huwag kayo magsiksikan. Hindi talaga magsisiksikan. Di ba? Walang sisingit. Lahat sumusunod sa security guard. Pagpapariting ka sa ulo ng thermometer, susunod ka. Otherwise, hindi ka makakapasok. Dahil pag hindi ka sumunod, yung susunod, may bala na ang ipaparil sa iyo. Di ba? Okay? Nakuha nyo? Kung susunod tayo kay God, if we will fear God, we will not sin. There is no room, even yung pornography na sumisingit sa internet, there is no room for that. Because we fear God. Alam natin, nandyan siya. Walang lalaking manloloko ng babae. Mga babae, gusto niyo ba yun? Because all men fear God. Walang babaeng gaganti sa lalaki. Bakit? Kasi wala namang lalaking gagantihan. Bayad sa kanila, pagtatrabahuhan nila, lagpas pa may extra mile. Saan ka ngayon makakakita ng ganong mga empleyado? Mahirap na. Pero meron pa rin. Kasi may mga empleyado kung ganyan. Hindi ka rin makakakita ng employer na nanglalamang sa empleyado. Di ba? Na naniningil ng SSS pero hindi pala ibinabayad. Are you getting it? How beautiful the world is if there is fear of God. Fear is positive. And the first thing na kailangan natin matutuhan, kailangan natin iyakapin is the fear of God. Imperfections in teaching, in doctrines. Di ba sabi sa 1 Corinthians 13, what we know is partial. We know a little. Even tong mga doctrines na tinuturo sa atin. The most important thing is love. And there is no love without the fear of God. Let us fear God. He is more fearsome. What COVID can do to us, God can do worse than that. Not because God wanted it, but because He established a law. But what positive COVID brought, God can do infinitely more than that. We just have to fear Him. Hindi yung fear na pinakyut. Fear of God is an acknowledgement of His power. Just like the power of COVID to kill. Fear of God exalts God. Fear of God. Invitation to a lot of us to make an analysis of ourselves. Do we fear God? Fearing God is obeying Him in all commands na sinasabi niya. Thou shalt not sin, thou shalt go, thou shalt not. Why don't we obey it? And yung mga pinapagawa niya na hindi negative, for example, sharing the gospel. Sharing the gospel is not an option. It's a must. Itong message na to, why don't you share after this? Why don't you share it to all the people in your account, in your phone book? Diyan sa comment below. Sa Facebook, make a comment. Share it. Tag your friends. After this, tag your friends. Tag your family. Don't be afraid. Yun yung content ng 1 John 4:8. There is no fear in love. It is used as an adjective, mostly positive. Why not share this and obey God? It's our job. It's our duty. It's part of our fear of God. It's an easy thing to do. You just remove your fear. God did not give us a spirit of fear. Remember, gumawa ng masama, anong society meron tayo? No society, love cannot flourish without the fear of God. It begins, everything begins with the fear of God. So I am inviting everyone, pagkatapos nitong service na to, and yung mga nakikinig, please comment below, please kahit reaction, put your comment there below. Yung mga nasa online ngayon, please comment below. Kung naka-online kayo, please comment below. Share the message. Tag your friends. Huwag lang yung friends. Don't use selected friends. All friends. Hindi kami natatakot. We really tag the entire book. There is no you are, of your capability, of your ability, of your power, O God. Recognizing who you are, what you are, O God, and who we are. That you are God, you are our Lord. But despite your bigness and our nothingness, you choose to love us, O God.
Yes,
Let, O God, bring us fear, O God, to lose that love. To be not worthy of that love, O God. But despite our unworthiness, O God, you choose to give your life, O Lord Jesus, to pay for our sins, to redeem us, so that when you come back, you will find us. Lord, thank you so much, O God, today. May your blessing be upon all people, most especially those who are affected directly by the disease, by the virus of COVID. Let your blood, O God, be upon them, O God. Lord, we ask and we pronounce healing sa kanila, O God, and comfort, O God. Even those, O God, who are under monitoring and under investigation, and those who are tested positive, O God, Lord, give them God, that you remove, O God, the spirit of fear, the negative fear, O God, from them, O God. And let them, O God, realize. Be with them, talk to them, O God. Comfort them, O God. Let your word be upon them. That you are a God, you are their healer, O God. That there is nothing impossible to you, O God. Lord, show your power to them, O God, to their family, O God. Lord, show your power that you are a God, that you can heal any impossible, because you are a God of impossible, O God.
Amen.
Nothing is impossible to you, O God.